listen, if you're a Chelsea fan watching this, 1+1 in football does not equal 2. This is not how it works. This is not how it works. You're not going to do this sneaky swap deal and think that it's going to work. And you know that. And if you weren't so delusional and just had a football brain, just think about it with your football brain. Because I'm sure you're all football people. Just think of it with your brain for 1 second. Okay, now that you thought about it, Declan Rice and a Broja swap deal does not make sense. A Declan Rice plus Broja and Barkley swap deal will never ever make sense. We do not need a Ross Barkley. We do not want a Ross Barkley. A Ross Barkley now would that is a West Ham signing, but the old West Ham, like 2018 West Ham, 2020, no, not even 2020, like 2019 West Ham as well. That seems like a signing we would have done under Bilic, Allardyce, and Pellegrini. If Barkley was falling off, then we always buy people that used to be good. And yeah, that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. Now, you might get Declan Rice one day. I know you need a DM. But once you have 9 midfielders, I know not all of them can play DM. But you're going to have to put up with it. And you should have acted on the Basuma deal. You should have acted on the Phillips deal. Maybe go and get Sangare. Maybe Sangare is the guy for you. Maybe if you don't like him, not my problem, is it? Just trust in Cobham. Cobham's great, isn't it? Like, Cobham is the best, isn't it? Cobham is the world. Like, although it nearly got relegated, I don't care if you loaned so many people out. So did we. We nearly finished top of the under-23s league. So Cobham is so great. Put Ampadu and Gilmore in DM. Yeah. That's how it works, right? Your academy is so great. Like, your academy is sensational. Just go and put a midfielder in there. You don't need a DM. You don't need Declan Rice. A man who you let go at age of 14. He may have supported your club. You may be arrogant and think, Declan Rice obviously wants to come to Chelsea. Who do you think you are, by the way? Who the fuck do you think you are? A credit to you winning things in your history, and credit to you for being so good for the past 20 years. But the fact that you have the divine right of just getting someone because you want to get someone, it's not going to happen. You're not that guy anymore. And I'm not saying West Ham are that guy. I'm saying that you're not the top. You're not at the top anymore. You're not. You won a Champions League a couple of years ago. No one could fault Chelsea for that. No one. But it's not the same anymore. You bought a guy for 100 million. You loaned them out for 8 or 12, whatever. We did the same with Felipe Anderson. We did something similar. And what makes you think you're going to pull this off this summer when you didn't think the fact that we only have 2 midfielders? 2 centre midfielders. Fuck the fact that Lanzini and Fornals can play their makeshift. Maybe Fornals can. I don't think Lanzini can play there all the time. But we have literally 2 midfielders, and there's rumours of Souček going, which I don't think is going to happen, by the way. I tell people stop panicking. That's never going to happen. Like, we're never going to sell Rice to you unless we actually have more depth there one day. I reckon you'll get him next year, because including a 1-year extension, I think he has 2 years left. Not 1 year left, as people like to say. And this Matt Law guy that you guys love, yeah, I don't think he's as credible as you guys think. I think he's got you a bit gassed up, but that's not going to happen. And to be honest with you, this is a tier 2 source, you would say, of what the Barkley, Broja, Rice thing, Graham Bailey from 90 Minutes. The 90 Minutes account or brand or whatever they call the company, they don't get everything right at all. Their source is Twitter half the time, so I wouldn't pay that much attention to it. But if the Ross Barkley thing is true, go fuck yourself. And yeah, I don't think we'll get Broja because of the fact that they want Rice. And Fair enough. Just go for someone else. I'll want Broja. I don't think we'll get him, but he'd be brilliant. He'd be perfect. As some people have said, the next Arnautovic, pretty much. That's the kind of striker we need. Obviously, not somebody who wants to twerk for China, but somebody who's a bit of a shithouse, a bit arrogant, but can back it up on a pitch. And people can say he's average because of his goal scoring, but he's 20 years old. You could only get better. I've seen enough attributes in Broja to think that it will do well for us. And I don't think we'll get him because Thomas Tuchel wants to watch him in pre-season, which is completely fair. I reckon we'll still try. I still think go and get Dennis. Apparently Ismail Assar is close. Well, not close, but like negotiations of... I think they've developed somehow. I wouldn't put too much into that though. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. That's just a short little video. I was going to make a different kind of video that will be coming out soon. That has nothing to do with transfer news. But once the transfer news dies down a bit, which it will eventually, this is West Ham we're talking about, I'm going to make a different kind of video. I just saw Calvin Phillips has gone to Manchester City. Fair enough. That's another club that Declan Rice won't go to. But as we said, Chelsea will be in for them. In for him. I'm sure he'll go next summer. But not this summer, Chelsea fans, if you're watching this. Not this summer. Leave a like on the video, share, subscribe. Goodbye.